I've been fortunate, I think, over the 100 years I've been involved in pipe bands. I've seen it all probably, and I've seen it from the old technical style right through to the new orchestration. And I've witnessed tenor drumming evolve from two people who maybe have retired from playing snare onto the tenor, right through to now the very complex patterns that we use and how we look at the notes values for each of the drums against the chanter. And it's a fantastic shift change, and we are becoming more like an orchestra.
Absolutely. And that tenor section especially, it's come a long way. It's got a long way to go, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. But they have come a long way, and you've got to get hats off to people,
Oh my goodness.
People, the guys like Tyler and all these guys who've started to think about things like that in the early days, and people have taken those steps forward as well.
For sure.
And it's an art and it's science and so on now.
It really is. And another guy we were talking to, we kind of stumbled upon, you could say that the tenor chord is the most comprehensive instrument in the band. It encompasses rhythm, melody, so the total music package, the visual package, obviously. And I mean, you mentioned before that some of your drum corps had won the bass prize. We don't have a bass prize over here. No. It doesn't happen very often in North America, and when games try to do it, it's not recognized in some way or another. Why don't we have a bass prize? Why is this such a point of contention? It seems so straightforward to me.
Yeah.
It's a section of the band. It's one of the three groups we have.
Yeah.
Why not give them a cup as well?
Well, indeed, yeah. Well, they did take that away, and the powers that be decided that time that they didn't want that, and they wanted to focus more on the drum section as a whole, as such. But even the drumming, do you actually think it's balanced, where there's an equal consideration of bass tenors and snares, or is it all about the snares? No, it shouldn't be. Not nowadays. No. I mean, when I'm sitting down, I'm sure like every other lead drummer sits down. He'll sit down with a bass drummer and the lead tenor drummer and look at the orchestration for the parts throughout the new medley or MSR or whatever, and then we'll start to look at the splits, and we'll start to look at the tonal qualities and where we're going to put the notes to the chanter. We'll work the pipe major and see, is this work right for you?
Do you think those things are adjudicated as evenly as the execution of the snares?
Good point. Being an RSPB educator myself, there's a new science now, and we have to really take cognizance of that. We cannot just listen to the snare sections of as one unit. We've got to look at the whole thing, and we've got to listen to the tonal qualities of the bass and tenor. We've got to listen to how they're actually splitting. We've also got the fact, is there somebody overhitting or underhitting, or etc. That's a lot to do within a short space of time. But we have to do it because these guys are working so hard.
My goodness, and it's a third of the band. And if we're actually going to judge drumming or the drum corps, I mean, you're right, it can't just be we focus 75% of the time on the execution of the snares and a little bit of the tenors and bass. It really should be a balanced contribution if we're only going to adjudicate the drum corps. And I'm all about that. That's fine. I mean, I would be one to vote for the bass prize anywhere on the planet for any grade, But if we are going to have just one drumming prize, absolutely, there should be an equal contribution.
Well, there's discussions now about maybe we don't need to have a drum prize at all. We should just focus on the band as a whole. Because what about the pipers? Poor pipers,
those poor pipers. We never talk about them.
We never talk about them,
They're just kind of there. Yeah. They take a long time to tune, and then we can play. That's kind of where it begins and ends with them.
Absolutely.